stuff now. Rock. There's gotta be something else there. Oh, another rock. Let's see that one. I forgot sometimes they come in pairs. So I got one of my save slots I'm just playing around with, and figured I would open it up and play it every now and then and just let anybody join that wanted to, and pretty much do it anyway. You know, buy trailers, don't buy trailers, buy trucks, don't buy trucks. Just basically a no rules thing. So I had downloaded that the smaller wrecker, not the gigantic one. And I decided that, oh, I just got to go a little ways up there. Just right there. And that road is up. I decided I was going to try, take your advice, get rid of the beacons, and use that wrecker and just run around to all of the maps, get the free vehicles, get the upgrades, and you know, just see how that truck does, and only use that truck. And I am a firm believer that you can probably do the entire game with that one truck. Because once you put the suspension on it and you get the bigger tires, very little stops it. I pulled the 750 with it over on Lake Cove, and only had to winch myself twice pulling the 750. So yeah, that truck is way OP. Now, I didn't go any place where I needed missions, so like on this map, I just got the Tega and the Tuz 166. I didn't go over into the other maps, because you've got to do the seismic before any of the gateways open. So just basically, if a vehicle was easy to get to, I went and got it. If the upgrades were easy to get to, I went and got them. And yeah, that thing is awesome. And it makes the game really easy. Alright, so I want to go down that road. So I'm going to come down here, grab this upgrade, and then come down this way. And he can meet me over here. And we can swap them off. Yeah, just trying different things. I tried the actual heavy, the wrecker part of it, and it's so complicated to operate that it's not even worth it. Especially since you can just hook to something and pull it. But the rollback is actually fun. I used it to get the Tuz, and used it to get the forklift, and oh shoot. It's the same place I rolled last time. But I also used it to get was it the Hummer? And you just pull them up on the back of there and you just take off with them. You pack the vehicle and away you go. I wish that the developers would actually add their own rollback into this that's not overpowered, so that you could use it, something that's not a mod. I didn't have any problems with the mod, but oh, there you go. But like for the hardcore modes, I'm not using mods, so a small rollback, just big enough to haul the scout vehicles around, I'd be happy with, or to recover vehicles. And that is the raised for the loaf. Which is a vehicle I'm going to buy when I have the money. I'll start using the loaf more. I have used it a little bit, and I'm impressed by it. I think my biggest thing is I just don't like the way it looks. For some reason, the looks just put me off. Alright, so Royal BM-17. I've got a trailer over here to pick up. But I will drop this trailer off first. Drop it off to the Chevy. And I do like the modded trailers. So on that, I have been trying the different types of modded trailers. I don't like that, the train. I don't like that one. You can hook a couple of trailers up together. Mainly because when I got it and tried it, this might be a bad idea. Road tires. I think it is a bad idea. I'm gonna try it anyway. I'm full of bad ideas sometimes. But anyway, when I tried it, I was able to load vehicles into it, but the problem is once you put the ramp down and you start a vehicle up the ramp, the trailer doors close. And I would have to go halfway up the ramp, let the trailer doors open up again, which they did automatically most of the time, and then try to get the vehicle on up the incline, which I managed to do. A little further? Nope. Oh, this might be bad. So I don't think that's hold through. Oh no, we picked the wrong one. Yep, this isn't gonna work. Let's get you turned back around. But anyway, I got 3 vehicles, 2 scouts, and another vehicle loaded into it, and drove them around a little bit. Everything seemed to be doing fine. And then when I tried to unload them, I couldn't drive them off the truck because one of the trailer doors would not open. The one opened up, but the other one didn't. So I don't care for that one. But the mod that has the, I think it's 7 cargo box trailers, I've been running around with those, and they seem to be doing fine. Also, the one that you can get that has the small fuel trailer you can pull with a big truck, and it also has the little repair trailer with repair points on it and fuel that you can pull with a Scout. There's also a Scout trailer that the ramp actually lowers down and you carry vehicles on it. And then there's a smaller one for the big trucks that does the same thing. Now, I've run around with those and haven't had but one problem out of them. It was the first one that I used. And once I got the problem fixed in it and just pulled with it a little bit and got it working right, haven't had a bit of problem out of them since. So I like those trailers. But those big road trains, they need to do some more work to them. And everything worked fine except for the doors. Doors just did not work. I ended up having to recover the vehicles out of the back of the trailers. The only way I can get them out. I tried opening and closing the doors, and nothing worked. But, you know, you're going to have problems with mods. Not all of them are going to be perfect. Some are going to need more work. And then you got some that are just for fun, like the dog. I like having a dog in the cab. The next one needs to be a monkey. A monkey in a baby seat. Do a little BJ and the bear action. Reach it. So again, dating myself. I think that came on Friday nights. And Dad would usually be heading to his room because heading to the bedroom because he'd have to get up early. He was a coal miner for many years, but then he became a mine inspector. So he worked a lot of weekends. Yeah. So we got to watch BJ and the Bear because he'd go to bed early. 'Cause in my household, when Dad was in the living room, we watched what Dad wanted to watch. And I think that's one of the reasons why I can't stand to watch boxing. 'Cause Dad loved boxing. It's supposed to go that way, wasn't it? Yep. And to this day, I can't stand to watch a boxing match. Come on. I guess I can move the camera so y'all can see. And we'll go across the rickety bridge. Oh no, we won't either. Not across that bridge. We go this way. Second there, I forgot where I was at. There's a Chevy. I have a present for you. And then I gotta get this truck back to the garage to refuel. And it can come out and get that other trailer, but it's gonna pull the... maybe. It's gonna pull the Scout out this way. That way I have both of those in the field. All yours. See if I can get back on 12 gallons of gas. See if I can get back at all without crashing. Bus stop. Wow, that was a lot of damage. Little itty bitty damage, but a lot of it. But we are going back to the garage, so as long as I don't destroy the suspension. And that's another thing with that steering wheel. It is really hard to move the camera around. So I'm constantly moving the camera around. And my thumb's going a lot, trying to get a little bit different angles, and ouch, should look the other way. But with the steering wheel, you can't do that. The D-pad is very, very sensitive, and you've got to actually hold the direction down. If you just touch it once, it does things like menu and stuff like that. And I've got to adjust the speed at which it pans. Because it pans really quick. It's going to need a lot of adjustments. Hopefully, though, I'll get it down. 8 gallons, and we are back. It's just adding insult to injury. Gotta give me that one final little bit of damage. Garage. And we will get you out. Oh, shoot. Now that I think of it, though, should I send the scout down that way? That I don't have to open up because that is a train track. So I'm not worried about train tracks. I could send the scout out this way, get the Tega mission, and open up all of this. Which is, I think that's what I'll do. Since you have plenty of fuel, it's that long distance. And since the Chevy keeps flipping over, I scored a crock pot today. Told you my daughter's moving into her own apartment, and my wife wanted her to have a small crock pot, and had to go to 4 different Walmarts before I finally found the crock pot that my wife wanted. Couldn't be any crock pot. It had to be a 5-quart digital made by a certain company. It's a crock pot. So on my vacation, I'm running around checking out Walmarts and a couple of other stores. Finally found it. They had 2 left, and I was standing there because there was a lady, she was basically camping in front of it on her phone and just casually looking at them and moving the boxes around. There were 2 of them sitting there. And she's talking to somebody, and she was not talking about crock pots. So I made my presence known. She looked at me and then just continued talking like I wasn't even there. So I just said, lady, if you're going to camp there, camp, but get out of my way so I can get a crock pot. She wasn't very happy with me. And at that point, I really didn't care. I have very little patience for rude people. And yes, I was rude, but I gave her every opportunity to just, move up 5 feet. So that I could get in there, and she just acted like I was imposing into her personal space. Also had somebody in a what did my daughter call those things? Some kind of wagon. A G-Wagon. Oh. A Mercedes SUV. And I'm sitting in a line, and they thought they were going to just cut in front of me. No. Told you before, my truck is 20 years old, over 250,000 miles on it, a lot of war wounds. I got no problem getting right up against your shiny new vehicle. And had they been nice about it, I'd have probably let them in. I don't think it was a good day for me to be out in public. Don't you do it. Alright. So from here, I've got to actually go down both of those roads. Even if I go down the center one, it will not open up that one. At least down to here. So if I go to this one about right here, then I can double back. And then take the bottom road. There is a trailer that's for a mission. I can't do the mission, but nothing in the rules says I can't move the trailer to a more desirable location. Y'all think that's cheating? I won't move it far, just so I don't have to go all the way down that road, pick it back up. I think head straight down this way gently. The other road, make a left on it, go out to the third road. It wasn't gentle. And that's not gentle either. What I wouldn't give for a lodestar. Up the tree. There's my buddy. Yes, it is the only mod that I'm using in this playthrough because it is not a performance mod of any kind. It's just a... shoot straight on through here. It's just for looks. Crashing through the trees. That limb did not want to move. It's harder to drive. Uh-oh. That's not good. Back it up. It's harder to drive in areas like this in first person because, okay, yeah, okay. I was just thinking, I was looking at that curve right there. I was like, wait a minute, I don't have to go down that far. Because you can see the truck leaning, but you can't feel it. So I've been on roads like this a lot when I was younger. And a lot of mud running out in the woods, stuff like that, is the feel of the vehicle. And that's one thing you can't get from a video game. You can't feel it tilting one way or the other. There you go. Some new mods came out today, I think, or not yesterday. But a couple of them are actual vehicle mods. And they look pretty interesting. I watched It's Mr. Lone Wolf's video on them. Back up myself in trouble. So I think I'll try those out tomorrow. See what they're like. One of them's a little SUV and one's a pickup truck. But they're not overpowered. I wouldn't mind mods more if they weren't so overpowered. I don't need overpowered trucks. I would just like some different variations. You know, some of the trucks that you see out on the roads. I knew it. As soon as I hit it, I knew it. Over it goes. I even tried to hit the brakes. Too late. This is a rough road. But this is where the trailer is, and I also need to discover that. So eventually I'll have to come out and get those. Stop me dead. So I'll come out this way and meet, if Chevy can meet up with me. And then both vehicles can head to this side of the map and open up the roads and the watchtowers. And filled up. $22 gallons left. There's plenty in this vehicle. I wish I'd get the Tuz 166. I like driving that. When I first found it, I thought it was a Tonka toy. and I'd never drive that thing. There's no way it could be good in mud or anywhere in the game. It actually is fairly decent once it's upgraded. It's got to be upgraded. Some good mud tires on it. I did find though that it handled better when it did not have the lift kit. If it's lifted, it seems to tip more. Then sometimes you need that lift to get it up out of the mud a little bit. So it's a balancing act. Guess it also depends on your driving style. Mine is more like kamikaze. Hey, look at the trailer, see if it can pull me up. Accept that. Wow, that's deep mud. Buried it pretty good. I actually don't think this truck can pull that trailer. It's too much weight. I think it can hook up to it. Not giving me the front of it. Hooked on something. Must be a root. It is. One more attempt. If I can't get the front of it, I can't. Not worried about it. Save that mission for another day. Just have to bring something out here and get it. Actually, just wanted to pull it out towards alongside the road. Alright, come on. There we go. Oh, it's task number 2? Ah, you junker. I didn't even look at the tasks to see what it was. So we'll have to come out. I think I'll bring the Chevy out here to get it. Yeah, maybe between the two of them, I'll bring them both out here. Because this road sucks. So bad. I know I'm going to flip them both over. Also, the brakes are number one. That also figures. The two missions I don't like at all will be number 1 and 2. But then it will leave room for the Tega as number 3. So hopefully I don't get too many more points. And I can actually do all 3 of them. Alright, so we're getting in more open area, which means swamp, so I have to watch out. Should be able to go through. Should. Thank goodness for a Tomness winch. There's a road. There's a watchtower around here somewhere. There it is. I also have to go through the town. So I might as well take that route. The other route's a little easier, but I think there are 2 missions out here that I can pick up. I believe the Tuz is out this way. The 166. Could be wrong. I had an ear itchy. And I forgot. I can't get to the center. Hung up. Oh, bro. So I've been watching some other guys play and enjoying it. But I was watching them yesterday and they were over in this area and they were picking up a load. And I got on chat and I told them, drive in the grass next to the statue. He's like, what? I said, drive in the grass next to the statue. I said, it's something you can get. It's an achievement. And I don't think that they have played the game long, so didn't know about the achievements. But it's the one where you get the, if you got to drive next to the 2 linen statues, don't fall. Workers United or something like that. Well, poop. Close enough, yep. Yeah, I might be able to hook up there, but spin this thing on around. Well, I thought I'd roll it over before it got to the telephone pole, but I was wrong. Tear those trees up yet. And it's like I'm gonna have to. I hear wolves. It's not gonna flip its truck over. Let's see if there's one somewhere on that side. Nope. So it's attached to the back. See if I can get this. Nope, can't get that tree down there either. I think I got in a predicament. I know I'm gonna pull that tree out. You hear the wolves howling? Oh. Come on. There you go. I still can't reach those trees over there. Alright, let's try this little one. Okay. Check that there. And now I might be able to reach the big tree. A little bit closer so I can reach both trees. Oh, almost had it. But now I'm at some stronger trees that are a little further away. So I got it now. Maybe. Come on, start up. Well, I'm pulling a tree, but almost had it. Here we go. Sometimes you just have to play with it a while. More of these areas up here. What's wrong with the truck? Hitting the rock. Alright, on top of the world. Almost. Okay, so there's the next watchtower. And I need to go down this road and come up that road. Before I do that, let's do some repairs. I have repair points. And refuel it. 9 gallons after this one. After this tank is empty. So yeah, the wolves are moving in on me. Thought they had a meal. I fooled them though. I still say this game would be a lot more fun if you broke down and you couldn't recover to the garage. You had to walk back. And there were wolves out. You wouldn't have to fight them, just run from them. Or avoid them. Which is why I got Rover with me. Yep. Lives to roll another day. You know, this thing has rolled on me so many times, and I guess a lot of it is my fault. But it's rolled so many times that it doesn't even bother me when it rolls now, because I'm expecting it at every step of the way. And I'm amazed it doesn't roll more. Which I guess is a good thing. Means I'm not getting mad and throwing controllers. Which I don't do, by the way. I don't throw controllers when I get mad. I just quit what I'm doing and walk away. But I have seen videos of people, you get mad, throw their controller at the TV, they break the controller and the TV. Aquatic. Oh, wait a minute. Upgrades. Tricks, SOS. One upgrade here. There's another, what, 2 more upgrades? 1 more upgrade? Over in there somewhere. And where's the Chevy? So Chevy's over here. Chevy has to come this way, and we will all meet up here because this truck's going to need fuel. And the Chevy will need. So we're going to split all that fuel up. Okay, and there's the 166, but again, that's a mission. Can't get it, unfortunately. And I'm going to have to head to the factory, which I can discover this trailer. Oh, I gotta, no, that's a maintenance trailer. Never mind. Yeah, that's a green maintenance trailer. I was thinking for a second there, I thought it was a fuel and maintenance trailer. Brown truck. Everyone's going straight down to here. And then I'll go get the other truck. And we'll have a party out here in the woods with wolves. I wonder. See any eyes? Nope. There's a few places on the map. When you stop, you see eyes. It freaked me out the first time I saw it. One of them is the one that I saw that really freaked me out. Was over in here. It's where the abandoned factory or abandoned warehouse, whatever that is. Oh, it starts. Oh, it's already turned around. Thought it was facing the wrong way. All right, how much fuel do I have in it? Fuel 90. Huh. You know, 90 is not going to be enough. I am not that far from the garage. I am just right there. So I believe that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to head back to the garage. And I'm going to pull the GMC out a few times to refill this trailer. Because all the fuel in the garage belongs to me and it's... Ooh. Oh. All of a sudden that lit up, that sign. I'm like, what the heck is that? It's not a light being down that low. Anyway, all the fuel in the, and I need some repairs. But all the fuel in the garage belongs to me, unlimited supply, so I can, that's how I'm filling up my tankers. Is I'll bring other trucks out and fill up the trailer. I don't need to do that. 90 gallons is enough. I will do that in the future. I can't get that last Watchtower with 90 gallons of gas. And I should go play some other game. Okay, so I want to head over. I really don't want to go through here. Not yet. That's going to be the return trip coming out this way. And I still hear a wolf. And I get that upgrade from this side. So the drown truck's over there. That's a pain in the butt to cross no matter how I do it. And we're going to have to do it. That's my point. Alright, so we will do this in the next episode because I am going to call it quits for tonight. I did not sleep well last night. Tonight is going to be an early bedtime for me, maybe. Besides, I'm stuck. Yeah. So, appreciate y'all watching. Tomorrow night, I am going to be working on the speed run. So I'm going to alternate between the 3 runs I've got going. Oh. And I'm going to bring another truck out here to get this one out of the mud. So again, appreciate you watching. And I will see you in the next one. And Merry Christmas to you too, Burton. And I will see you in the next episode. And for those of y'all that will be watching this on YouTube, come over to Twitch and check it out. And you can see the live version and talk to me while I'm doing it. So again, I will see y'all in the next episode. Until then, have a good one.